Sarajbo, a lot of Achronim deal with it, the Granat deals with it. A lot of people want to explain the Shittas Rashbo. So we'll start, there's few Rashbos here. We'll start with the Rashbo and the Beis Amud Beis. Okay? We say there's four options to explain Benos Anu V'Omri, what's the problem. When he gives and she speaks, so then Abale no Mechavin, the Baal doesn't care what she says. What was one shot? That was one of the pshat that they wanted to say in the Yad Rama. Or the Dina Mira is not being miskayim. But then Abale no Mechavin. Or this we didn't learn those two tzdodim. When she speaks, she does the kiddushin. I mean, it's like Rashi is a problem of kitikach. Or the fourth possibility, which is the Rashba we learn now, there's no eidekiyum on the rotzon of the husband. The husband doesn't care about what she says. Yina mekayim dina mira. She does the kiddushin kitikach. Or the fourth possibility, which is the Rashba now, there's no eidekiyum on the rotzon of the husband. So let's see. We learned it already. Which one? We learned. Remember, we learned that the husband, when she says his shtika doesn't mean anything. He really loves Hashem matonu pikon. In fact, she speaks. Well, she doesn't care. He doesn't care what she speaks. No meaning, and he gave maybe Hashem pikodo and Hashem matonu. Okay. So now we're going to learn the Rashba. The Rashba is brought down few Rashbas. One is the Beis Amud Beis. What? Right. Talk about the side that doesn't work. What's the reason? You brought four reasons why it doesn't work. What's the side that doesn't work? Now, the Rashba and the Beis Amud Beis says, the Gemara says, I'm reading now the Rashba inside. מפני מה אומרותו לו כי ייקח איש אישו, ולא כי תילוקח אישו לאיש. The Gemara has a kasha, why the Torah said a man should take a woman and not a woman be taken to a man, or there's a girsa ki tikach ish la'ish. The Gemara answers because the way of a man is to search for a woman because she was a law. Marshall, to bring an example, somebody lost his object, it lost in something. Who searched? The owner of the lost object is searching the lost object. So since the woman was being built from the tzela, from the rib of the husband, she's lost. He doesn't know where's his rib. Where's my rib? You come into the wedding night. Oh, here's my rib. Right? Where's my rib? Where's my tzela? Very romantic, right? You would throw him out of the place. But that's what he says. So who's searching for who? The Baal Tveda is searching for his lost object. That's the way that's the way that a man who takes a woman.
By searching.
Yes. Searching and taking.
Searching and taking. It's two things. Searching is looking, but taking is another thing.
Yeah, it's a good question. Let's see. Let's see it inside. The Beis Amud Beis. That's a good question. How about searching and about taking? The Gemara says like this. The Tanya. Iba Yisema, why says the word derech? Mani Rabbi Shimoni. Why says the Mishnah Isha Nikras B'Sholosh Drochim? The word derech. The Gemara says because it follows Rabbi Shimon. Tanya Rabbi Shimon lo mipnei ma amrotori ki yikach ish isho v'lo yikosav ki tilokach ish leish. That's one girsa. There's another girsa that says v'lo yikosav ki. Where's the dalet here? Ki tikach ish leish. That a woman takes a man. So Rabbi Shimon answers. Mipnei shedarko shel ish lechazer al ha'isha. The way of a man is to go after the woman. Lechazer means That's the word lechazer, to search, to go after. V'endaka shelisha lechazer alish. It's not the way of the woman to search after the man. Moshel, an example. L'odom shovdo la'aveda, a man that lost an object. Mi choizer al mi, who's going after who? Ba'al aveda mechazer al avodosa. The owner of the lost object is searching after his lost object. So Rashi says, aveda achas mitzaloisa. So the way of a man to search.
That's not taking, but love.
So question, what really is the Gemara's kasha? Toises, you see there's a small Toises Shonim there. Nav Beis Amud Beis. There's a small Toises Shonim, and he says that the Gemara's kasha was, why Motor Ki Yikach the Masha Bal Koicho means I don't need her das. The Lo Yiksiv Ki Tilokach the Masha Midaiton. So according to the Toises Shonim, the Shaila was, why the Torah says he doesn't need her das? Why let it leave up need her das? The answer is because that was a kasha. Why we have a language of Bal Kocho, use a language of Midas. That was the back and forth. And on that we brought an ayah that seeing she's a lost object, she's a lost limb from the husband. So his way is to search after her. But really doesn't mean I don't need her das. When the Torah says he will take and not she will be taken, it's not to say he will take and I don't need her das. It just means that that's the normal way that he searches her. When he takes her, that's the way of taking her, searching for her, taking her.
Looking for, not taking.
Ikach.
Yeah, but that's he could have.
Why the Torah says ki ikach, tikach isholish. So according to the Toises Shonim, why I said the kasha was, we have to know from the kasha what's the answer. The kasha was why the Torah says ki ikach ishisha, a man takes a woman's mashma bal kocho, and not ki tilokach isholish, that's midata. The answer is we don't care about the language ki ikach ishish mashma bal kocho because we're just talking about the normal way. The way of a man is to go after the woman because she's his lost object.
So he's knocked out. He knocked it out.
Yes, we're saying don't learn means bal kochana midaito. Learn kiikach, but that's the way he's searching for his aveda. 1 second, we ask a kasha. That's according to Toises Shonim. Yes. Yes.
We talk about an object, a person lost an object, he goes to an object.
Right.
Here, this object has das.
So
One man might say, she has das.
So, yes.
The woman, she has to, she's not to, she has to look to be complete. She's not to nothing.
the woman.
A woman, you have no das. I lost a head.
The answer is yes. No, the Gemara answers that she has das. That she has das. The answer is she has das. But why the Torah talks about he's taking, not because her das is out. He's taking, that's the normal way. He's the initiator. He's looking for his lost object. He's the initiator. Who initiates when somebody loses an object? Who's initiate the search of the object? Who does it? Who initiates it? The one who lost the object? The owner of the object. The owner of the lost object. No. That's not what the Gemara is saying. Now you're right. It's possible, but it's not the normal way. The answer is goes because once I'm answering. Yes, a question. I'm answering. Normally, if you take the case of a full man in a tzela, so tzela is not on his own. He's just an object. So who's searching? The human being, which is complete, is lost object, which is tzela. It's a rib. Rib is not a das on its own, although she became a human being. But in the moshel, she doesn't. In the moshel, she's not. In the moshel, she's the tzela. Okay? But no, because that's the essence. Essence, she doesn't have a das on its own. And she's just a tzela, she's a rib. I don't need her das. And he says, no, don't medai kikach and not kitika, there's no das. No kiyah, that's the normal way that he's searching for. We ask, how from searching, you're talking about taking? That's what it means, searching and taking. Yes, yes, yes. Scream louder. Yes, yes, yes. Pour it now. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, 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 yes. I'm just joking. I'm just saying that if the Gemara's kasha has been answered, must be the ninki ikach is included.
That's not true.
So the mashal is searching for you. The way is to search after object. Searching is including in the kikach. That's otherwise the Gemara's answer. How does the Gemara answer that?
That wasn't the Gemara's question. That was Tosh was his issue, not the Gemara's question.
No, I'm talking about the Gemara's question. Why the Torah says kikach or kitika?
That was the Gemara's question.
Yes. מפני מה אומות לא כיכך יש אישה, ולא תיקח אישה לאיש, או כתינוק אישה לאיש. Two girsas. The Gemara has a kasha on the language of the puzzle. The Gemara answers, Rab Shimon answers, is the derech, and the mashal he also gives. So that answers the puzzle kika. That's Rab Shimon's point. Yes.
How many weeks he has?
Okay. Let's see the Rashi. I like that. Kasheli. No, he's not going to another woman. Kasheli. What? Let's see the Rashi. Mipnei Omro Toiro. Guys, Mipnei Omro Toiro. Just was excited. I wanted to say it's good. Mipnei Omro Toiro, because our singing is the Torah. That's when we sing Hashem. Mipnei Omro Toiro ki kachishisha. And what way the Torah said a man will take a woman, or why? Why the Torah said that a man will take a woman, not that a woman had been taken to a man. Kashili. Rash was a kasha. My ulme, what's more simple or strong? The tilokach the nichteve. We're not asking a kasha of a klotz kasha. Means why? Hey, maybe yes, maybe what's muchach. We're not asking a klotz kasha. We're asking because we understand tilokach is a better way to be written. So he's asking my ulme. Kashili, my ulme, what's stronger, and what way is stronger? The tilokach, that the word tilakach, and not kiikach, the nichtebe, the Torah should write it. The Gemara is not asking who says A, maybe B. That's kasha, I call it. Maybe, who told you? Not asking that. It says, but tilokach means we understand lokach has a better way. That's the Rashba's understanding. A better way than kiikach. He says, in what way is better? And what way? Before that's what's his kasha. Kashili, umay ulme. And what way is stronger? Ulme ali means strong. And what way is stronger? The word tilokach, the tilokach, instead of kiikach, the nichter, that we should write tilokach. If the Gemara Rav Shimon's kasha, let it be written something else, another word, and what way that word is stronger? That's his kasha. Means he has a preconceived idea. And the Gemara's kasha is not a klotz kasha. They want to understand an understanding question. Why you should be reading kiikach? Is it better to write tilokach? It's better, more right. He said, in what way is better and righter? Venirli, and it looks to me. Oh, you gave an answer, not those kasha. Tosha had this kasha, and he gave an answer. Tosha had this kasha, and he gave an answer. Let's see the Rashba's answer. Venirli, it looks to me. The mishum, the tilokach, the word tilokach, she will be taken. Mashma, you can infer, understand from this, shetazmin atzmo. She will prepare herself. Tazmin means, Tazmin means I invite you. She will invite herself invite herself. שתזמין עצמה, she will invite herself, וסיסרצה בכך, and she will be agreeing, wanting in such a way. So way she'll be agreeing for the wedding. Dumyo de niknis de masnisim. Similar, that's why it's better. Similar to the mission of niknes. When the Matar is Aisha niknes, a woman is being bought. When being bought means she prepared herself to be bought. She prepared herself. She being invited herself, and to be wanting for that. Aval kiikach mashma afilu bal kocho. The word kiikach is mashma, that is even by force. Kain, similar, Aish Koine, if the Mishnah would say the man acquires. The Gemara asks why the Mishnah says Aish Koine, Aisha Niknis, and not Aish Koine. The Gemara answers two answers. But one answer was, if it were written Aish Koine, I would say by force. That's why Aisha Niknis is with a das. So also here, why the Pasuk says, Ki Kach Mashma Aish Koine Bal Kocho, which is wrong. The Mishnah said Aisha Niknis. So if the Mishnah says Aisha Niknis says Anina Das, also the Torah should write a word Itiloka, that she invite herself and she be agreeing, she misratz in such a way. There's a mashma midaito, like the Niknis of the Mishnah. But since it's the word Ki, it's mashma like Aish Koine, and it's not what the Mishnah is saying. So mipnei ma, it's in the language of the Mishnah. The Mishnah says Aisha Niknis and Das, and not Aish Koine that I by force. So mipnei ma, Rab Shimon asking why mipnei ma yoda neshomo mipnei ma. Why the Torah said yikach, which matz bal kocho, like Aish Koine in the Mishnah. The Mishnah says Aisha Niknis should have written Kiti Lokach. Let's continue the last two lines. The Kaven and since Shekain Tilokach Tfei Daik V'Nichsavei. Tiloka is more medukdok like the Mishnah, and the Torah should have written Kitilokach. This is the way Teis Yashonim, Rashbo learns. V'zeh sheloi kepirish Rashi zal v'Raivet. This is not like Rashi and Raivet. She'em pirshu. They learned the kasha was not midat and bal kocho. The kasha was who takes who. That's what Rashi is learning. She'em pirshu tilokach shetakiach esatz. Once he takes her, she needs it. Maybe she takes herself to him. It doesn't say that she will take him, but she will take herself to him. It's not a question das al bankocho. The question who moves who. He moves her, or she moves herself to him. And because that's the way the Girsa, that's the way the Mephorish, the Gemara, the way the Raiva and Rashi learned. So the Raiva had a kasha. What was his kasha? My kusha. What's the kasha? Why the Torah says he takes her, let her take herself to him? The Torah wrote Kiikach to teach us something. What's to teach us what? Kiikach, that he needs to take her. But he cannot take himself to her. That he should not take himself to her. Should invite himself to her. So he made, what was the kasha of Rab Shimon Bar Yochai? Why the Torah said he takes her, let her take herself to him. What do you mean? We wrote Kiikach not to really, maybe she needs to take herself to him. Means she need her das. But the Ikir is, and he takes the Ikir, the Torah wants a mashmiya, that he takes her, and not he cannot take himself to her. So he has an answer. The Gemara's kasha. We have to come under the derech of lost object, and that's why he takes her, and not she take himself to him. No, we want to say in him, not him and not her. Rather, him taking her and not taking himself to her. According to what the girsa of the Rashba.
But this is Shakika. This is
No, it's
Mechazeh.
not.
This is Mechazeh. Shakika B'rei, Shakika Chazeh, he's Mechazeh, not opposite.
He's mechazer and he's taking himself to her,
It's not the same thing as.
Not Ikach. But no Shakika Chazeh.
right?
And this is not Mechazeh?
He is mechazer.
Not Mechazeh. What's the problem?
But when he comes to her and he searched for her and he found her, he doesn't take her to him, he takes himself to her.
That's the problem.
Yes. That's Raiv's kasha. Ulefi ma shekosamti. Comes the Rav when he says, according to what I wrote, ain't no kosher. It's not a question. That tilokach nami yochi mashma. When the Torah says ki ikach, and you ask the kasha, let it be written tilokach, that she will not take herself to him. Tilokach ishli, she will be taken to him. Nam yochi mashma. Then tilokach ha'ish la'ish, the woman will be taken to the woman. Velo shilakach ha'ish la'ish, or not that the man will be taken to the woman. Basically, the answer is all included. Again, the Rashba's kasha was why the Gemara's kasha is ki kach will be written tilokach, that the woman will take herself, a woman will take herself to him. He says no. The Gemara should have answered that we have to write ki ikach to tell me that he takes her and not take himself to her. The answer is no. It's not a kasha, because when the Gemara's kasha is why it says ki ikach should be written tilokach, it's included that she will take herself to him and not him taking her and not him taking himself to her. Rather, she takes herself to him. When the Torah says ki tilokach, is including nothing else. Not ki ikach and not ki yakir chesatzma. Only her to him. Aval hu zal tiretz, but the Rav gave an answer. The Rab Shimonu.
It's not good if she takes herself.
Yes. Avu zal tiretz, he answered the Rab Shimon, Rab Shimon who the Dorish time in the Kro. This follows Rab Shimon, that he darsh in time in the Kro. Why the Torah said that he takes her? Where's the answer? Avalu Zaltiretz, the Rab Shimon will Dorish time in the Kro. This follows the shita of Rab Shimon all of a shaz that he learns the time of the pasuk. Mipnei ma'omro Torah, why the Torah said he cannot shekir chesatzmui. He's saying it's not Rab Shimon is not answer. Rab Shimon is not Rab Shimon is a klotz kasha. Rab Shimon is not asking that ki takiach tilokach, it's better language. Rab Shimon is doesn't kro. The whole kasha was why tilokach is a better language. She answers it's mashma midat like the Mishnah, and the kika is mashma bal kocha not like the Mishnah. The Ravid and Rashi learns why he says ki hikach and not that she would take herself to him means das kind of also. It's a better language. As it was a no. We have to say ikar that he needs to take her and not take himself to her. Take her to him, not himself to him. He says no. Rab Shimon is not asking ki tilok is a better language. So you mainly have a kasha. Who says it's a better language? Let it be written ki ikach, not check it. Ikach is a better language because if I would say ki tilokach, I won't know that I won't hear the chiddush that he cannot take himself to her. Again, the Ravid's kasha was you asking why the Torah says ki ikach and not tilokach, she will take herself to him. He has a kasha with my kusha. The pasuk comes to teach me a big chiddush. The Torah said ki ikach and not he takes her and not take himself to him. But if it would say that she would take herself to him, maybe it would say also that she can take herself to him and he can take himself to her. So that's when the Torah says, Kiika, then he needs to take and not even take, he cannot take him, he needs to take her to him and not himself to him. But it would say just she cannot take herself to him. I would say maybe also him to her. So that's why we need a pasuk. Kiika. That was the Ravid's kasha. The answer is Abshina was not asking what's better language. He's asking a tam of the call. Why the Torah speaks about that he needs to be the initiator and not nothing else. And then he wrote, "When not she will take him," and really the question is the same thing, and not that he cannot take himself to her is all included. He's asking why the Torah says Badavka needs to take her. He wants to know the time of the pasuk. What? Not that we have a better he has a kasha on the pasuk. I have a better way to write it. He's asking what's the time of the Torah, which means anything else besides Kika. Why the Torah wrote only this, nothing else is included. She take herself to him. He cannot take himself to her. So why the Torah only said he takes to her? It's time in the course. So we have here two ways in the Gemara. The Gemara is searching for the time, or the Gemara has a kasha, we have a better language. The Rashi and the Ravid, and Teisya Shonim, all of them learned what? I won't say the Ravid. Rashi and Teisya Shonim, we have a better law showing. Better law because of the Mishnah. Mishnah says, Midana Bal Kocho. So why would the Kika has Masha Bal Kocho doesn't fit the language of the Mishnah? And Rashi learned why the Torah says he needs to take her, let her take himself to him because she need her das. So the Rabbi said, what do you mean? It's not a better language. Kika is a better language because it's mafkia that he cannot take himself to him. The fact that he takes her and need her das, okay. But it's a better language to say he takes her and not he take himself to her. So that's what the Rabbi learns, that the kasha is not a better language. Kasha is what's the time in the call. 1 second. That's the Rabbi. But the Rashba says, according to what I said, it's not a kasha. The female Shkosafli said, ain't no kosher. He learned that Kiikar is mashma bal kocho and tilokach is mashma midat. So he can ask, yes. So he's saying, when the Torah said, why the Torah says Kiikar and not tilokach, it's including all. Tilokach means she will take himself to him, or he will take himself to her. No. Why the Torah says he takes her, let her take herself to him and nothing else, and not he takes her and not he take himself to her. All of that is out. And it's part of the Gemara's kasha. That's a better language. That's the way the Raj was learning. And the Ravid is learning, no, we have a Shaila and Darsha time in the Torah. What is the reason of the Torah? And the Gemara answers the reason of the Torah goes, talk about why the Torah says he takes. The reason is because why the Torah says he needs an initiator, because he lost his object. Yes, that's the way of the owner of the lost object to search for it. Next Rashi. Okay. No samu v'omroi lo yave kiddushi. Dafei amud beis.
Why can't the woman do it? That's the reason the woman can't do it. Maybe the woman can do it. He didn't say that anything excludes her.
What?
Raj didn't say anything that there's anything excludes her, any there's a process that excludes her.
The Torah said kiikach.
Just the yikach itself.
Yes, kiikach says that she cannot take himself to him. Without just the fact kiikach is the proper way. So he may live mafki anything else. That stays the same.
It doesn't exclude her taking herself to him. It doesn't exclude that. It's just focusing on his side of the thing.
It's just only in the kasha. The kasha we have a better language as mafkia better. Says she takes herself to him and not he takes himself to her, and not taking her to him, only herself to him. The Gemara says no, it's wrong. derech, aveda, babal aveda, not the aveda. So in the teretz is all the same. It's lechoiro. Lechoiro. I don't see enough kamin in the teretz. Only he is, okay. Nosan, I'm reading the next Rashi. Or Nosan hu v'omroi lo ave kiddushi. If he gave and she spoke, there's no kiddushin. Piresh Rashi. When he gives and she speaks, domi lechetilokach isholish. According to Rashi, it's domi letilokach. A woman is being taken to the man. When she spoke, he gave and she spoke, she took herself to him. It's not she's taking him to herself, because she gave the money. She's not taking him. He gave the money. He took her. But she was helping. So she helped. She took herself to him. Like a shoot of an taking to him. וכבר כספתי למעלה בריש מחילתי. Comes the Rashba and says, I already wrote in the beginning of trade that tilokach ishol ish. That the word tilokach doesn't mean that she take herself to him. Lo imashma elo. I only can infer from this only shetisratz lekidushin. Bekidushin, it's only that in her das. So when he gives and she speaks, he can't say it's similar to lokach. Lokach only means that in her das. And that's okay. I definitely need the das. Now, according to Rashi there, the Gemara didn't exclude tilokach. You do need her das. But why the Torah said kiikach, which you can infer from the wrong thing, that is Baal Koch, which is wrong, I really need her das. The Torah wrote, we didn't care, but you might make a mistake. We're talking about a derech, that's the normal way. But really stays, according to Rashi, in the beginning of the Masechta, it stays, not Rashi, according to the way the Rashi and Teseshonim learn, that the word tilokach still stays, the tilokach means I need a das. And that's so true, even according to the answer. Again, the Gemara's kasha was enough base and would base. That kikers masha bal kocho and tilokach midas. The answer is you're right. Tilokach means midaito and kikers masha bal kocho, but we don't care. We didn't write kikers tell you not bal kocho. We wrote kikers because that's the normal way. But really still stays that tilokach means midas. Midata. So therefore he says, why Rashi says no sanu v'omroi? It's a power of tilokach. According to base on base, tilokach is a good way to write. We still can stay. It's actually even a better way to write. And the reason why I didn't write it because of derech, but without the derech, it's a good way to write. So how can Rashi says no sanu v'omroi? It's a power of tilokach. Tilokach is a good language. Lo imashvela shitzitzratz lekidushin kiddushin. It's a kiddushin. So you mainly can't say that no sanu v'omroi is a power of tilokach. Tilokach is okay. Yes. Not true. That's not true. That's not true. That's not true. You need the das of the woman. Because the Gemara says, Gemara before, the base of above. The Gemara says, yes. The Gemara says, comes Rashi. So how do we know I need das of a woman? So there's a couple of Rashis. There's Rashi in Daf. Rashi in later on brings a pasuk. We brought that when we learned it in the Iyun. We brought all those. Zelos on Rashi b'Yavamis. It says v'olcho v'oiso liish acher midaito mashma. And Rashi daf memdal damud aleph. If you look in page 44a in Rashi, Rashi's kiddushin midaito ba'inon das amakne. Ein shu sam soifer. It's sam soifer. There's a steer in Rashi's. We learned it in the beginning. There's two Rashis, but there's a psukim. Midaito, it's a pasuk. It says you should send a woman and she will beat another man. Ve'oiso midata mashma. That's one limud Rashi brings down, and Yevamos Daf Yutet, and Rashi in the Dalet says I need Kiddush Midas because you need normal Das Makinen. She's Makinen herself. But that stage, that's the second by 7, that's a maskona. You need Das, so therefore everybody holds you need Das. So he says, Tilokar is Mashal Midaita, it's a good language. And no Sanuv Omroi, Rashi wants to explain that why it's bad, the side is no good, because it's Tilokar, not Kikar. Tilokar is good. That we have to change the Girsa. El Achi Perushoy. The Kikach Mashma, the word Kikach Mashma, Shekol Alikuki, the entire taking. The giving and the speaking, Tluim both depends on him. When she speaks, it is like she took herself. Not mitzadas, mitzad the kicha. He needs to do the whole kicha. Ki ikach, he does the whole kicha, nesin and amira. Depends on him. When she speaks, she helped him. Not tilakach, elakitakiyach atzmo. She took herself to him. She partially took herself to him, and that's why he's just saying the girsa instead of tilokach. He has a kitakiyach. Okay. Again, picture Batei Rashi has a different girsa ki tikach isholim. She takes him, not take herself to him. She takes him. It's a stronger language. Okay, there is a Chazon Ish here.
The reason it doesn't work, Yosabu Omrahim is because Loy Kisakia. Because there's a process.
When he gives and she speaks, it's a problem that Kia Chesatz, yes.
That's why we have the suffix there, huh?
Right. So here, there's another Rashbo here. There's another Rashbo. Then we have to see this Rashbo. The next Rashbo. You see the next Rashbo below? We jumped on the Chazon Ish. And there's the next Rashbo that says that when he gives and she speaks, it's a Chesod and Eidim. Okay, we'll have to see what he says. We have to see what he says. This is very important, Rashbo. This is where it starts. This is where everybody speaks. Rashi, Rashbo. There's another Rashbo, Kiddush Naftet. Those 3 Rashbos. There's also Tshuvas Rashbo. Those are Tshuvas that we have to see inside. All that. And to see what is Shitas Rashbo. I want to glance through the Rashbo quickly before we finish the day. Maybe we should prepare the Rashbo there and the Chazon Ish. When he gives and she speaks, why she's totally not Mikudeshes? He says, why when he gives and she speaks, it's not like Oye Medaber, it's a son of the Kiddush. If they spoke before about the Kiddush and he gives, it's okay. So also when he gives, in the moment he gives, she speaks, and he's silent about it, it's like speaking about the subject, then it'd be okay. Like they spoke before, why not? Why is that Mikiddushi? So, yes, Vetirtzu Batoises. The Ocho Beshlo Dibru Mikor Biski Kiddushin Klal. He didn't speak before about the business of Kiddushin. Now she told him, give me a dino. Give me a dinner, I will mekadesh myself to you. He gave her, she didn't explain what. He didn't say anything. Not now, not before. We said the Gemara later on, if the husband tells the woman, the woman tells the husband, give 100 Jews to Ploini and I'll mekadesh myself to you. But I know that you listen to me, it's Orev, mekadesh v'in Orev. It says Dafka, Toysa says specifically, like Rashi there, he went back in the time of the giving and he said, you mekudesh to me with the money I'm giving this guy, I'm mekadesh with you with that money because I'm giving you anor. Or nosan, but if he gave somebody else the money, he didn't specify that he's mekadesh with anor of listening to her. And the mekudesh is not mekudeshes. Afal pi, even though afal pi shadvori marim, why do I need to speak? Even though it's very clear, then the das mashomer loy nosan hu. According to what she told him, he gave upon what she spoke. Why have to go back and explain? Moshe Pincus always like he explained. Mikol Mokum, he is the big Kiddush of the Rashba. However, Ados Eidim Bain, and I need the witnesses. I need the vision. I need the witness. I need the testimony of the witnesses. The Mekadosh Belo Eidim, Eidim Kiddushin. One Mekadosh Belo Eidim. We don't worry if it's Kiddushin. If so, Kemen Shaloi Pigash Ken, since he didn't clarify when he gave the money, Ve'efshar is possible, it's a possibility. Shel Leshem Maton Nosan Velo Leshem Kiddushin. Even though he admits, but the agents didn't see it. He gave for the sake of like she said. Even also, there's no edus of hearing. Not seeing L'Shem Kiddushin. They didn't hear Kiddushin, they didn't see Kiddushin. They're judging the intention of the heart. There ain't edus, no testimony. אבל בשאור עסוקים בו יסו עניון, when they're busy in that subject, כיוון שהוא בעצמו נסרצו, since he agreed before, 1 second, we have to learn this Rashba. First, listen to what he says. When we were busy before in the subject, he himself agreed, שהוא עצמו בעצמו נסרצו, מקור from the beginning, הרי זה it is, אילו פירש עכשיו. It's like he opened his mouth now. He explained right now. Bishas the time of the sinner, that the bura the nafshika is so michvayohim. And his own words, he's relying and giving. When he spoke before with her, and now he gives, so they didn't see his speaking and he's giving on what he spoke. But when she speaks and he didn't speak before, so we know that's what he wants. We have no doubt that when he gives the money and she says, I'm going to catch the with this giving, even if he was silent. But she spoke at the time he's giving, you have no doubt that that's what he wants. But the Eidim only testifying his Kavona Saleh. They don't have Eidus, Shmiya, and Re'iyah for Hashem Kiddushi. What does that mean? You have to learn Manana. Okay? Why Kavona says not enough? You need Amira. The Rashba also holds in Amira. So if you need Din Amira, just say Din Amira. What if it come on to Eidim? Why the Rashba pushes you the Eidim here?
You never understand. See into eye, you have to understand what your mind, you have to see exactly what, that's all, that, you understand, that's not what.
What? No, so therefore what? Why they don't know? What they don't know? No, they know Kavana Saleh. And Kavana Saleh, if the Dibu is not soiser, Kavana, Dvorim Shebalev have it Dvorim, if they're not soiser, the Dibu. Umdana, which is not soiser, we learned in the Rashba in Kiddushin of Nun Aleph, that Dvorim Shebalev have it Dvorim. If your words in your heart is not steered to your words, the simple meaning of the words, Dvorim Shebalev have it Dvorim.
That's based in that.
That's mitzvah basing. But we talk about Eidim, I don't have Eidus. I need what? Shmir or Re'iyah. So when he spoke before and then he gave, I have Shmir Re'iyah. But when she speaks, I only have Kavanah Sat Alein. The Eidim is not enough. Say Ikach, he's not saying it, says Eidim. Okay, we'll talk about it more. Rabbi Hanania ben Akash Noima. Also, I could have both for the Zagas for the Fika.